Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you and welcome to today's one-day national webinar on skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world, jointly organized by BBA department. Good morning to all of you and welcome to today's one-day national webinar on skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world, jointly organized by BBA and IQAC department at Bhavan College Vita on behalf of Raya Shikshan Sanstha's Bhavan College Vita. It is a great pleasure to welcome today's chief guest and resource person, Mrs. Namrata Patil ma'am. I also welcome Principal Sir of our college, Dr. Arias More Sir, and Vice Principal Sir of our college, DT Devkate Sir. And I also welcome of IQAC Coordinator, Dr. DM Sandhi Sir, and Head of the Department of our college, Mrs. S.S. Patil Ma'am. I welcome you all participants once again in today's webinar. Now, I would like to request Dr. DM Sandhi sir to introduce today's program.
Everybody is listening. Almost it has become like, yes? Good morning, all of you. I hope that everybody is listening to me. I welcome you once again in this online webinar jointly organized by BBA and IQAC department. So the job of introducing the program is been given to me by the BBA department. The topic for today's program is skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world. The two words are very important for me today as I look after the quality in the college, that is succeed and the world. I'll come to it later. So my dear friends, if we talk about the human civilization, so human civilization has gone from dark age to the modern world today that we are exhibiting. So dark age, that stone age, and there was a renaissance age, and we have come to the period of the 20th century in which we have seen some of the very important happenings. I must say the significant happenings of the World War I and World War II. Then we have come to the Industrial Revolution, and in the Industrial Revolution, how human beings became insignificant to the machines, that also we have seen, and the social implication of that, that is unemployment also, we know about that. So the remarkable incidents, if we talk about the today's century, that is 20th and the 21st century, then we can understand about the happenings of the 9/11, the happenings in India of the 26/11, the fall of Babri, and all these things. Perhaps you may be thinking about that, why am I referring to all these things? So these are the incidents that have changed the whole psyche of the humanity at large. And that is why I am referring some of the very important incidents that have happened in the world today. So here, my dear friends, If we go back to the another stream, that is in psychology, that Sigmund Freud and Jung, these two people, they have talked extensively, or they have written extensively about the individual and collective consciousness. So with all this understanding, we have come to this world today that we are living. And that's why when we talk about the modern world, we can call it as a modern world or a post-modern world that way. So there is another word which is a buzzword, and that is a personality development. So the people, within 20 to 30 years, that this personality development was much used and much abused word as well. And the people literally got bored with this word. Then the another words were replaced for that, and something like life coaching and all that has come into being. So today, Mrs. Namrata Patil is going to talk on the post-pandemic skills we need today. And she will be definitely talking about the life coaching in that perspective. So, my dear friends, what we need today is perhaps to overcome very three important things, that is to overcome fear, stress and anxiety. These are the basic things which human beings or the humanity at any stage has been suffering through. And that is why in one of the poems that I have written, I have picked up it from Grace, and I said, भय इथले संपत नाही, या विश्वाच्या पाठीवरले ओझे उतरत नाही, भय इथले संपत नाही. But we have come to the level where now that bhay or that fear, we are winning it out. So what has become important today is not what we can achieve, because we have achieved a lot through our knowledge and through our skills and everything. But in this post-pandemic period, what we achieve is not become important, but how to act for that has become. So action has become a very important thing, my dear friends. So here, the shift of perspective, and that is, I mean to say, that is an elevation of the human beings to the soft skills, is perhaps the most important thing that we are looking forward today. So the soft skills, like we can have a kindness, we can have a empathy for the others, we have a resilience, we have ethical behavior, we have a positive character change. These are the things that we actually expect nowadays. Because a simple thing is, or simple premise that I hold is, that we are not living in the animal world, we are living in the human world as a human beings. And that is what I think perhaps is very much needed, my dear friends. So Mrs. Namrata Patil will be speaking absolutely on that particular topic. I don't want to enter into that topic. So I wish you all the best and have a great day ahead. Let us not be immune to the positivity, because nowadays the immunity is one another buzzword that we are going through today. So immunity booster, from toothpaste to everything that we have, when we pick up any shelf food item from any departmental store, or the oil that we used, we always are talking about the immunity. So here, immunity is the word that we should really take into account, take into consideration, because it is always and always there, reflected into all commercial goods and the products that we have, that we go on using. But I make an ardent request to all of you, so don't be immune to the topic of this webinar, because this topic is very much important, my dear friends. And that is why let us welcome the topic, or let us welcome whatever Namrata Patil is going to say about that. So, and definitely she is going to speak on the soft skills. So here, once again, I appeal all of you, don't be immune to the content of the webinar, and take home the best possible things, because this is very important in today's world, to exhibit in the best possible way that we can. And I think that pandemic or the post-pandemic period needs not the knowledge, but the actual action. Knowledge has been received by the humanity by and large, but what we need actually is the action to exhibit the soft skills and various aspects of the personality development. I think that definitely this webinar is going to help you a lot in imbibing all the qualities that Mrs. Namrata Patil is going to talk about. So I wish you all the best. Have a great time ahead, and love and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for nice and brief introduction of today's webinar. Now, I would like to request respected Principal Sir of our college for inaugural speech.
रयत शिक्षण संस्थेचे बळवंत कॉलेज विटा या महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीनं आयोजित केलेल्या या वेबिनारच्या निमित्तानं प्रमुख मार्गदर्शक म्हणून उपस्थित असलेल्या आदरणीय नम्रता पाटील, या विभागाच्या विभाग प्रमुख संयोगिता पाटील, सूर्यवंशी सर, या विभागासाठी मदत करणारे सर्व आमचे टेक्निशियन, त्याचबरोबर IQACचे आमचे कोऑर्डिनेटर डॉक्टर सनदी सर आणि आपण सर्व उपस्थित विद्यार्थी-विद्यार्थिनी, या कोरोनाच्या संकटाच्या कालावधीमध्ये आपल्याला ज्ञात आहे की एक मोठं संकट जगभरातल्या सगळ्या मानवी जीवावरती आलेलं होतं. यातूनही मानवानं काहीतरी लस शोधून काढून त्याच्यावरती मात करण्याच्या दृष्टीनं धडपड सुरू आहे, प्रयत्न सुरू आहेत. या संकटाच्या कालावधीत शिक्षण व्यवस्थेमध्ये ट्रिमेंडस असे बदल झाले, फार मोठ्या प्रमाणात बदल होताना आपण पाहतोय. ऑफलाईन जी शिक्षण प्रणाली आपली जी होती त्यामध्ये बदल होऊन आता ऑनलाईन शिक्षण प्रणाली आपण या कालावधीत आपल्याला स्वीकारावा लागली. या कालावधीत आमच्या महाविद्यालयाच्या आमच्या संयोगिता पाटील असतील, सूर्यवंशी सर असतील, त्याचबरोबर आणखी त्यांचा सर्व स्टाफ असेल, या सर्व स्टाफनं देखील विद्यार्थ्यांना या ऑनलाईन पद्धतीनं टीचिंग करून ही सगळी कोरोनाच्या कालावधीतली जी एक प्रकारची शैक्षणिक क्षेत्रामध्ये थोडीशी उपासमारी सुरू होती किंवा शैक्षणिक क्षेत्रामध्ये जो थोडीशी उणीव होती ती भरून काढण्याच्या दृष्टिकोनातून या सर्व स्टाफनं प्रयत्न केल्याचं आपल्याला दिसून येईल. मित्रो, आपण BBAचे सर्व विद्यार्थी आणि ऐकणारे सर्व लोक या शैक्षणिक क्षेत्रातून किंवा या शिक्षणातून काहीतरी चांगले घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो, त्याच्यावरती आपला उद्योग व्यवसाय उभा करण्याच्या दृष्टिकोनातून आपण प्रयत्न करत असतो. BBAकडे पाहण्याचा दृष्टिकोन खरं तर खूप चांगला आहे कॉलेजचा आणि आमचा देखील खूप चांगला आहे. BBAचे सर्व विद्यार्थी आमचे चांगल्या पद्धतीनं अभ्यास करून चांगल्या पद्धतीनं मार्क्स मिळवतात. एवढ्या पुरतं मर्यादित राहून आपल्याला चालणार नाही. एक चांगले उद्योजक कसे बनता येईल किंवा चांगल्या प्रकारचा व्यवसाय स्वतःचा कसा थाटता येईल किंवा मार्गदर्शन देखील इतर घटकांना किंवा आपले जे भावंड आहेत त्यांना कसं मार्गदर्शन करता येईल त्या दृष्टिकोनातून या विद्यार्थ्यांनी प्रयत्न करणं गरजेचं आहे. कारण आपल्याला जे ज्ञान मिळालेलं आहे त्या ज्ञानाचा उपयोग समाजासाठी आणि लोकांसाठी विशेषतः होणं गरजेचं आहे. त्या दृष्टिकोनातून आपण सर्वजण विचार कराल. आणखी काही संधी आहेत का या नवीन क्षेत्रामध्ये किंवा BBAच्या क्षेत्रामध्ये नवीन काय ट्रेंड्स येत आहेत का, नवीन काय कन्सेप्ट येत आहेत का, त्याचा देखील अभ्यास आपल्या पातळीवरती होणं गरजेचं आहे. आज माझ्या माहितीप्रमाणे या वेबिनारच्या निमित्तानं आपण दिवसभर या अनुषंगानं चर्चा करणार आहोत. नम्रता पाटील मॅडम यांच्याबद्दल मी कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करतो. त्यांनी आपल्याला वेळ देऊन या ठिकाणी आमच्या विद्यार्थ्यांना त्या मार्गदर्शन करणार आहेत आणि आपणा सर्वांना देखील या वेबिनारच्या निमित्तानं मी मनापासून शुभेच्छा देतो. चांगलं आहे ते घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करूया. अधिकाधिक नॉलेज मिळवण्याच्या दृष्टिकोनातून आपण सर्वजण प्रयत्न करूया. मी या ठिकाणी अध्यक्षीय मनोगत व्यक्त करण्यासाठी मला संधी दिली त्याबद्दल मी संयोजकाचं या ठिकाणी आभार व्यक्त करतो, त्यांच्याबद्दल कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करतो आणि आपणा सर्वांच्या बद्दल कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करून थांबतो. जय हिंद, जय कर्मीवर.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiration and best wishes. Now, I would like to request Mrs. Sayogita Patil ma'am, head of the department, to introduce the today's guest, Mrs. Namrata Patil ma'am.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Uh, I'm glad to introduce today's speaker, Mrs. Namrata Patil, who is extremely enthusiastic and dynamic in her own way. She has finished her MBA in IT and marketing in 2008 and current pursuing PhD from Bharati Vidyarthi. She has won ideal teacher award and was TechDeck speaker. She has many national and international research paper on her credit and won a best paper award at international conference in Goa. She has attended as well as organized many workshops at various levels for students, doctors, businessmen, housewives, education. She has vast experience in skill development. She had working in private sector as well as in well-known institute, and since 2018, she is founder of Being You Life Coaching, which works on emotional intelligence, life coaching, and skills development. So here we welcome her and request her to share her thoughts.
Okay, am I audible now? Hello? 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 Unmuted is there. Hello? Hello? तू इकडे ये ना. स्पीकर ऑफच आहे. Hello? 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 Hello, am I audible? Hello? 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 Hello?
Listen to everyone. Some to technical problems. So we are continue in after 10 minutes.
Hello. 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 Oh.
आता मी बोलून नाही चालते ना.
Hello, Namrata Patil ma'am. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Now can you hear me? Hello.
Namrata Patil
Yes.
ma'am, welcome to our college. Now I
Yes.
would
Thank you.
like you to introduce your webinar.
Yes. Okay. First of all, thank you so much, everyone, for waiting for this webinar. I know it's quite a delayed time, but there are few technological errors which even happen, and sabr ka phal meetha hota hai, that is all I can say. So to begin with, first of all, I would like to thank Balwant College and the team, right from principal sir, HODs, all the coordinators who have arranged it so well. I heard everyone who were introducing the session, the content, the idea behind this execution. I must really appreciate your efforts, and thank you once again for waiting for this webinar, because it's going to be really an interesting one and informative one. So with permission of coordinator Sayogita madam and the team, principal sir, please can I proceed with my presentation? If am I audible right now and the video is legible, please let me know. So I'll go with your consent right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So here's to the first slide, and it says about being you, which is my purposeful journey. Okay, let me tell you that as a life coach, it's not a profession or a job. It's I will call as a lifestyle. Okay, so whoever it is, may it be students, may it be teachers, may it be anyone who has registered for this webinar today, is going to take something worth home, and that is your own self. Okay, I want you people not to take this as a webinar. Rather, you have to take it as something which puts you into focus of your own self. Okay, and my language will be English. Maybe I might use Hindi in between, because that is what our I mean, language is in India. So sometimes, that kind of language might help you to relate with your own emotions. Okay. So this is what I would like to introduce you to my purposeful journey, that is being you, which is my again, as person who's complete boredom. So before going further, I students or HODs, coordinators, please, I have been working with MBA, BBA, BC students for past 10 years. And then I have taken another turn into my career journey, that is life coaching, because I have seen that students have been qualified, students are doing jobs, you complete your graduation, your post graduation. But something I have found out during my observations when I was an assistant professor, that it is beyond education, that is something required, and that is what I have found in life coaching. So may it be somebody who is suffering from any addiction, may it be somebody who is suffering out in spite of having good grades, may it be somebody who have maybe relationships issues, may it be somebody who is just happy with professional life, but they are not happy with the personal lives. Okay, these all things which I have observed been noticed by me, and that makes me a life coach, a speaker, a mentor, a facilitator, a research scholar, as Sayogita Patil madam just introduced me as a pursuing a PhD from Bharati University Pune in my emotional intelligence arena. And even as I have said, that assistant professor, a teacher in me, nobody can take out the teacher in me. Okay, so I'm really passionate about and looking forward to this presentation, and I hope the students are quite active and they are listening to me. So the topic for today is, as really mentioned by the coordinator, that skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world. Can I get with the another slide, please? The next one. Next, please. Yeah, please. Thank you. So skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world. See, I think every one of us, let us be honest with ourselves today, that we are really quite frustrated with the word called as pandemic or the virus, or we have had enough of we have had. Okay, you all can raise your hands for that, sitting at your home or wherever you are, in colleges or in your office, etc. So really, it is too much right now to again begin 2021 with what the coronavirus world was, or what it is. Still, it has not been gone. Okay, so that's why I chose this topic as the beginning of this year, as okay, it's what we need to succeed in the post-pandemic world. Okay, and that I would like to impart knowledge regarding skills. Next. So a lot of people might be really thinking right now of the unknowns. Yeah, please have a look at this slide and just give a thought. I really request everyone who has participated today in this webinar to just look into your own insight, that there are a lot of unknowns about what the world will look like post coronavirus. Okay, if we look ahead 5 years, if we look ahead 10 years, okay, there are a lot of things going on around our mind age wise, right? Okay, people from mid age might think in a different way. People I mean, as a students, I mean, students might be thinking, okay, what about our examinations and degrees, and what after degrees. Okay, there are a lot of what and ifs. Okay, so life won't return to once we knew it, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? Because I'm not here to impart something that the world has really shown us bad, and whatever happened that has not given us or thrown us in a bad way. Definitely it has given us the worst experiences we all have had in our lives, but it is about going and moving on to the next thing, and that is, yeah, people might think of job opportunities begin to emerge. What can you do? Let me repeat it again. What can you do to make sure that you are a strong candidate when navigating the competitive job market? Okay, so you might even raise a question to yourself saying that, okay, have you ever wondered what the workplace would be like in the post coronavirus world? Even if you say that COVID or coronavirus has nothing to do with the changing world outside, I must say that no, we can't ignore a fact saying that the pandemic has not affected us. Okay, it definitely have had affected us. It is affecting us, and it is going to affect us. Okay, but let's take it in an optimistic way, that okay, how the workplaces are going to change. Like right now, as the introduction session, your sir said that technological advancements and how we are connected right now, how the classes are running out. Okay, in the same way, the workplaces are even going to change after the I mean, post COVID effect. Okay, so let us see what we have further. Okay, so given the impact of COVID-19, many in the workforce, let us admit that they have lost their jobs. Okay, people have been told to go home. Okay, because it was a major economic crash. Okay, we are still surviving and going ahead to build in a world where we are going to raise our economies. Okay, I'm not just talking about India as a country. I'm talking about people globally, what they are doing. So while several others embrace the work from home communities, as still we are doing it. It's 2021 and still we are doing it. Okay, so however, soon enough the coronavirus era will be history. Let us admit that. Okay, so whatever has happened in the past, tomorrow is going to be bright. Tomorrow is going to be much more learned. Okay, whatever lessons we have learned in this coronavirus era, I would call, is definitely going to help us in a directive way, a more projected way. Okay, and that has to be a goal centered area for ourselves, and many companies and businesses definitely will resume full operations. Okay, so I'm speaking this for the students or for the faculty members or even for the managerial people who are thinking, okay, it has been a major loss. Okay, so rather than thinking about what we have lost, so let's think about what we can achieve, what we can build, what we can gain, how can we start again. Okay, so for this, recruiters will be searching definitely for qualified and skilled candidates to employ. So can we move on to the next slide, please? Hello? Can we move on to the next slide, please? Yeah. The previous one, the previous. Yeah. So here, yeah, please. So here the picture depicts, okay, there is a chained bird, okay, and it wants to fly. You all might agree with me that COVID times, okay, may it be a 5-year-old kid, okay, may it be an adult, may it be adolescents or teenagers like you people hearing out me or listening me, or may it be old age people. Everyone might have felt like a caged bird or a chained bird. Okay, so it's now the exact time, that is the beginning of the new year, that we have to think about how we can unchain ourselves and what can we do so as to be the best version of ourselves. So my next slide is, next please. Yeah. So here, please take a while, okay? Just take a deep breath. And before you start evaluating which expertise to learn, you need to ask yourself these questions, okay? Whoever it is here, I would even request the faculty members or HODs, whoever is listening to me right now, definitely students, that you have to think about these questions for a while. And that is, what are the skills uh, what are the skills useful to lead a healthy and happy life? Okay, because COVID has taught us that whatever we are learning, however we are educating ourselves, whatever qualifications, grades, whatever you have learned from your school life to your college life to your graduation or post graduation life, definitely we do something which, from which we can be more healthy and lead a happy life, isn't it? So the first question here is, everyone who is listening, please ask yourself, what are the skills useful to lead a happy and healthy life? What skills do I already have? Now the very next question I would like to ask you all, that what skills do I already have? Okay, because sometimes we miss out thinking that, okay, मुझ में ऐसा क्या है, मैं किसमें अच्छा हूँ या मैं किसमें अच्छी हूँ, already what I know. Okay, like a lot of boys and girls might accept the fact of, okay, let's take an example of a sport, let's say badminton or cricket or football. Okay, so you all might agree with me that watching cricket is okay, IPL matches on television, or even going with your friends and playing cricket and playing some sport which you like as a I mean pastime, or you are really are interested in that sport, is okay. But have you ever thought of, okay, am I skilled in cricket? Am I skilled in playing football? Am I skilled in playing badminton? Okay, so definitely it is a right time for your age which you are in to think of, what skills do I already have? Okay, because the very next question might come in the post coronavirus world is, which other job skills are essential to my career or to achieve goals in life? Okay, because if you don't think of that question, I'm giving you a reminder right now. This is a warning bell, or you can say a reminder, or an insightful journey that you need to think of what kind of job skills you require to grow further, to nourish yourselves and to achieve your goals. Because today I'm not just going to tell you students that, okay, it is only about your job, your professional life. I'm even talking with perspective of your personal life, okay, your relationships, your health. Okay, what your the word mentioned is job skills, but definitely it even relates to your own skills to achieve your own goals in life. So life is about your 360-degree areas. Okay, so what skills should I learn to increase my chances of getting a job in the post coronavirus era? Yeah, definitely it is going to be a chance. Like hundreds of students are going to attempt an exam. There is already a rat race, a competitive world that is being that has been there, and it's there and it exists. But it is not about getting into the rat race. Here I'm asking you a question of what skills you felt sometime that should I learn to increase my chances of getting a job in the post-coronavirus era, because it is about you, your thinking, your learning aspect. Okay, so we can't negate a thought of, okay, whatever I am, however I am, मैं जैसा हूँ वैसा ठीक हूँ. Okay, there is no chance of me getting further, etc. I've heard a lot of negative statements made by youngsters, or even adulthood people make at job also. People make such kind of thing. They never peep into their own things, that okay, what skills should I learn? Okay, so it is high time that we should think of, okay, what should I learn? So what are working skills could recruiters be looking for in the potential candidate? Because we miss out these things even when we are educating students in colleges or institutions, that we only go through the academic curriculums, or maybe what is the syllabus, what is the portion to be completed, the teachers. Maybe there are quite few people I have seen through my career journeys that how many students are prepared for work skills or working skills. I mean, whatever job they are going to get into, however their journey is going to be further, are they prepared for that? You might say, okay, it was COVID and nobody was prepared for that. Yes, definitely, COVID was something which was uncertain. Okay, but your career can be, it is a certainty. It is certainly going to happen that you are going to be successful in your life if you think so. Okay, but disasters like, okay, floods, earthquakes, and uncertain times like COVID we had, for that we should build ourselves that time. But your career, your job, your future is definitely what you're planning for today. And that is what the last question asks about: what working skills could recruiters be looking for in the potential candidate? Okay, so I feel the answers to these questions will help you identify the most appropriate expertise from the list of life and job skills you will learn from this webinar. So the acquired list of job related skills will help you stand out from the crowd. Okay, so now this is what the skill set is about. What initially in the introduction session was also said, that people are looking forward for the soft skills, but I won't speak just soft skills. I would speak rather of the most key skills. Okay, what key skill set do students require? So can we go to the next slide, please? Yeah, so this is what exactly the skills are distributed into. Okay, so hard skills and soft skills. So let me tell here to each and every student who is listening to me today, that they don't know what they are doing in school age or in college, or while pursuing their education, and while they are taking a degree. So okay, so hard skills are something which the skills are learned to perform a specific job function, and are more easily identifiable and quantifiable, like what you're doing in BBA, BCA, and engineering. Okay, it is like you might be studying subjects, etc. So what you know, those are your hard skills. Okay, in a very simplified language. And soft skills are something which are interpersonal skills. They are referred to as interpersonal skills. Okay, so these are the skills that are less tangible. So you're tangible, if you're not knowing the meaning of tangibility, that means you can't touch it. You can just feel it, you can just understand it, like a group of college friends. Okay, so however maybe you are not liking, I mean, there is a college group, and you are good friends in a group, and even if you sometimes don't like some things said by your friend, still he or she can be your friend, right? So there is a personality aspect hidden in that kind of relationship, where you feel, okay, how that person made you feel, and that's why he or she becomes your friend. Okay, the way they speak with you, the way they get they get attached to you, the way you bond with each other, Yes. So skills are also the same. If you get bonded with your hard skills and soft skills, that is the best balance you can have. Because soft skills are that they are less tangible and more associated with one's traits or personality. Because right now, somebody even said about the personality dimensions, and personality is a huge one. Even if there are twins, identical twins who look same, okay, but they are going to have different personalities. Okay, so that is how you determine and interact the traits of a personality. So the examples of soft skills I would like to give students is communication skills. Okay, now you might say I've learned a subject of communication skills, but I might ask a question about, have you acted upon it? Have you acted upon communication skills? How well you speak with others, how well you understand what you want to put forth. Say, for example, your seminars or your vivas, your assignments. I mean, majority of students might agree with me that how prepared they are while they are giving a viva. Okay, because if they're working on a project like mini project or mega project during their academic tenures, okay, so that time it is very, very important how you're going to present it. Okay, then again I have given example like self-motivation, work ethics, flexibility, etc., because that is how uh, you are going to be skilled in terms of your soft skills, saying please and thank you, okay, manners and etiquettes, the way you carry yourself publicly. So this is how it is bifurcated as hard skills and soft skills. Can I have a next slide, please? Yeah, so here is the list of significant skills. What are they? Yeah, so soft skills have really huge area. uh, I have put these skills on the slide because I found that these are the only ones which can fit onto the slide. Okay, I mean, there is not enough space that I can add more onto it, but I would like you all to please take a list of this and read these words and see if the list is this much. Whichever things you get, or whichever things you acquire, whichever skills you want to get, I mean, inculcate into, okay, whichever things you would like to polish yourself, your personalities with, it is, I mean, limitless things. Okay, so I won't give only 2 to 3 examples of it. I would say rather pick from these lists. Okay, so I would read few things from you, like for you, sorry, like negotiation skills, like your BBA students, or maybe it be even BCA students. Okay, it's all about business tomorrow, so you need to understand what negotiation skills are. Being responsible, okay, it is about work ethics, speaking one's mind. It is about positivity and optimism, how tough it is to stay optimistic still when you are broken into thrashes and pieces. Okay, COVID has hit hard us, yeah. uh, Family members were deceased, okay, bearing major losses, health crisis, okay, mental pressures, psychological pressures, okay, biological ailments, etc., etc. So positivity and optimism, yeah. So everybody might say that, okay, we have already heard about this, so what else you are telling me? So what else I'm telling is how you are perceiving these things. The challenging thing is showing commitment. Yeah, how committed you are to submit your project. That might be a student's goal while he or she is graduating. Okay, again, abilities to see the big picture. I mean, if I've seen a lot of students while I was taking their seminars or assignments, okay, if I say somebody to please stand up and give their introduction, I have seen still a lot of people or students have, or they are hesitant to stand up and give their own introduction. That is lack of confidence. Okay, stage daring, it really matters. Okay, and without pressures, if you think of, okay, I just want to learn that thing, because what I was yesterday and what I am becoming, I guess you can gain all these skills which are significantly growing in the outside world, and definitely in the inside world also, because here you might see self-directed and self-motivated. Management skills, okay, self-control. Yeah, a lot of people even say, even teachers sometimes have a bad temper. Okay, they lose their tempers, they get angry. Okay, sometimes it is about even students on the class who lose their control and their language, okay, their arrogance, okay, their body language says a lot of things. See, even I've put friendliness and helpfulness, compassionate behaviors, empathetic, yeah, that is a major thing which I think it is. These are all things I think COVID era has a takeaway. You can just consider this slide as a takeaway. It's like a menu card, okay, pick and take whatever you would like to take. Okay, so this is important, people. Please make a note of this if you would like to. Okay, boldness, empathy, being into another's shoes, how people might have felt, okay, when they lost some family members. I mean, if somebody is listening and lost their family members, with due respect, it's not about offensive things, but this is something we could relate over a webinar through emotions. Yeah, soft skills are important, not only in your career goals. It is definitely going to help you overcome hurdles in your own personal lives. Next slide, please. Yeah, so this slide simply says we can't neglect the economic necessity. Yeah, and you people listening out there really know that how we have been thrashed into our economic crisis. And now let me tell you, if you are keenly listening and observing the slides and whatever I am making you understand, skills are in. Post coronavirus is all about how skillfully we are going to handle ourselves, our outside world, our job, our own selves. So that is an economic necessity. Yeah, it is about home economics, it is about business economics. Yeah, so let's see further what the presentation comes. Okay, so please, next slide. So here is a simple thing which I have done a homework for you people. I have gone through various websites and I've chunked the data online. Definitely, it is a secondary data. It's not a primary one. And definitely, I've seen that 77% of employers, okay, believe that soft skills are just important as hard skills. We can't deny a fact that, okay, what industry wants. I know that this webinar has a lot of academicians too. And I know that it's high time institutions and colleges need to bridge the gap between what the industry wants and what we are giving to our children, our students, youngsters. Okay, because until and unless as adults, as institutions, as educators, we don't give what is required outside, they are not going to succeed in a way we want them to succeed. So let us admit this fact today that, yeah, the slide is on your front and you can read this out. It's saying that like 77% of employers believe that soft skills are just as important as hard skill. And there are a lot of exceptional cases. People have gone with their degrees. People have gone with their just qualified degrees, and they have succeeded. So I'm not saying that you can't be successful if you're lacking in your soft skills or any other interpersonal skills. But my concern is, if you are good in your soft skills areas, if you are expertise or you have gained expertise, that is definitely going to transform your personality in a way that you are going to be a true success. I mean, a lot of people have succeeded, but they're unhappy in their lives. I mean, what is the use of being successful if that success is only just for you and nobody standing besides you? I mean, people have lost their families out of going for a career and earning money. Life has become more materialistic, and COVID has given us an best example of everything came to a halt when it comes to life. Okay, everything was halted for a while. Your jobs, okay, whatever businesses, empires were running out there. So it is important that how we overcame this situation and how we are going to lead for in the future. Okay, so 20% said they were more important than hard skill. Okay, it was only just 20%. 70% of employers. So guys, whoever youngsters are listening to me, you have good job of opportunities. So don't ever fear that after COVID, okay, it is going to be disaster. A lot of people have lost their jobs. Okay, what am I going to do? I have only got 50% of marks. See, marks is just a process or one term in your education. Okay, your grades can't decide how you're going to succeed. So that's why you might have really gone through a lot of success stories in which people have told that, okay, maybe they are a college dropout and they have succeeded. The reason is why only students see that, okay, he was a failure. He failed in college and he went and he created his empire. No, I'm not going to give any wrong impression to any student listening out here that haven't noticed that even if he or she has dropped out from college or they have failed in their education, what you have seen that how they have succeeded. I mean, the people who have succeeded dropping out from college, they are skilled, they are masters in their areas like coding, programming, cloud computing, okay, international business. Even if they don't know the theoretical aspects, practically they are into it, and that's why they have built their empires. So don't take wrong examples in a wrong way. Okay, if somebody says that he has $1 million company but he is a college dropout, so only students are going to think that, okay, he is a college dropout and still he has built empire, so I can drop out of college and do anything. And that is where you lack in your emotional quotient. While if you go and see people out there who have dropped out from the college, but they have developed relationships, they have networking skill, they go and meet their best friends and build business empires. They're good at that. Okay, but if students feel that, okay, employers is like job, I'm just not speaking of job skills, I'm speaking even of work skills, I'm speaking of the reality of life. So life will demand skills, as it was even needed in the COVID times. How much willpower you have kept during the toughest times, the darkest hours of your life. Okay, so I hope this statistics justifies what I want to tell each and everyone who is listening. Next, please. So here's to a crux. What I would like to say is, yes, skills is a key to your success. Even if you're good in cooking, practice it. Sometimes the recipes might fail. Okay, there might be more salt in your recipe. Nobody is going to eat that food, but that doesn't make you not going further, right? So the one who is a kitchen person and who is listening to me, definitely if you master your skills while it relates with your kitchen stuff, definitely you're going to succeed. In the same way, if you're doing BBA, if you're doing BCA, or whichever field you're going to choose, may it be sports, may it be photography, may it be painting, may it be acting, okay, may it be you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to earn money. Yeah, earning money is not bad, but do you know what skills people require nowadays to earn money? Yeah, so this slide justifies the studies. Okay, everything here is evident. I'm not talking something which is just coming from my mind. Okay, this is a study that is I'm showing that what makes you grow and go. So studies have shown that developing skills boost career success, your entrepreneur potential, leadership talent, definitely your health. The health should be the first factor. It comes later here, but definitely yes. Relationship satisfaction, humor, and happiness. Yeah, it is also the best antidote it has found to stress, and it matters in every aspect of life as well as job, because all jobs involve dealing with people, and people with developed skills are more rewarding to deal with. Yeah, you might agree with me that people have gone crazy and mad over the news of Sushant Singh Rajput's death. Okay, then whatever Kangana Ranaut has to say. See, every youngster who is listening, it's quite a appealing request from a mid-aged woman who's speaking to you today. It's all about how you're making your life worth. Okay, everyone's bad experiences can't be your life's bad experience. Okay, it was not important to discuss how people have died. It is still important how we are going to live and live with dignity. live with values, live with more compassion, live with gratitude. And this is exactly what I would like to send on a message with this, why I'm talking about skills and how important factor it is. Because every student or majority of students I have met, they are like, okay, इससे हमारा फायदा क्या है? तो फायदा ये है कि आप एक अच्छी बेहतरीन जिंदगी बना सकते हैं अगर आप कोई भी स्किल लो और उसमें माहिर बन जाओ. एंड डेफिनेटली सॉफ्ट स्किल्स और इंटरपर्सनल स्किल्स आर रियली हेल्पिंग पीपल आउट देयर बिकॉज आई कोच students from 12 years to 60 plus. My age group is of different age group. I mean, right from teenagers to adults to mid age to old age, and everybody wants to be at peace, live a healthy and happy life. And so you can, if you're skilled in your work life balance. Say for tomorrow, if you're going for a job and you're able to handle your work pressures, your personal life pressures, definitely you're going to go a long way. Yeah, but for that you need to start now. So start now. If you want to succeed, start now. Next please. So yes, here's another slide. Please click one more time please. Yeah. So what exactly hiring people want more? This is related to your business or companies who are going to hire you further. So see, the studies say that 51% want flexible candidate. Okay. 56% said effective communicator. 57% said organized. 57% said that works well under pressure. Yeah, I think post pandemic it is going to be like 70 to 75% working under pressure. Teachers and faculty members might really admit how tough it was to take online completely sessions for the students and maintaining the same balance at home. A lot of people might be nodding heads when I say that. Yeah, working under pressure. For that you need to understand what the pressure is, what is your threshold. Again, the next criteria is team oriented. I have put it. Yeah, अकेले आप नहीं जा सकते हो आगे, या फिर जा भी रहे हो, अगर लोगों का साथ मिल जाएगा, definitely you are going to take people with you a long way. And I think BBA or BCA students even right now need leadership qualities, or they are learning management skills. So team oriented is the first thing. Maybe even sports. Okay, a captain won't say that, okay, it was genuinely that person's fault or this person's fault. He or she who is a captain of a team will take themselves or hold themselves accountable for whatever failures have happened. Okay, so it's really important right now that if you're not getting along with teams, or you're not able to work with more people, definitely you can grow. You can start it now. Okay, if you think that, okay, I can work good alone, no, it's not bad. Okay, it's completely not bad. But why not try to be skilled to work in a team? Try to understand, try to listen to people. Okay, definitely it takes time. As you, the more you'll practice, you'll become more skilled. Okay, again, yes, self-motivated. If nobody else is going to motivate you, it's only you people. I repeat, it's just you who's going to motivate yourself. And that is your core strength, your inner strength. Yeah. Yes, 46% said confident. Right now, the statistics even have increased to, okay, yeah, 60% of hiring employers say that we want a pretty confident person in the interview, and how they are going to go ahead in job or in business world or anything you do. Okay, you should have that confidence in you. If you're lacking in confidence, don't worry, you can just learn it. Again, positive attitude, 72%. And see, 73% is for strong work ethic. I doubt how many people or students know even what is work ethics, because ethics is something that has vanished. If I ask a student, even I was a business developer, and I used to take interviews for jobs, and I've seen a lot of youngsters, even if I ask, tell me your two values, and they're like, can you give an example, madam, of value? Then I can tell what is my value. That means you don't understand. You don't stand with your own values and ethics in your life. Okay, everything is just casual and going according to the wrongs. Okay, wrongs are wrongs. Wrongs cannot be right. Whatever is unethical, it's unethical. Okay. Next, please. Yep, one more click. So this is the reality, and assign today yourself to this reality that 46% of the newly hired employees will fail within 18 months. Okay, why 18 months? Because maybe you will get a job or you'll start a business, but to sustain in that, it has been observed and it has been recorded and it's evident in front of all of us that 46 of the newly hired, see, I'm not creating a fear, I'm just making you face the reality. 46% of newly hired employees will fail within 18 months. That's why you might see a lot of youngsters switch jobs, right? Job hopping, what we call. Again, 89% for lack of soft skills. 89%. Where are we landing ourselves up? Students, if you're really seriously listening to me, it's a matter of, concern. Yeah, please be serious that 89% for lack of soft skills such as professionalism or ability to get along with others. And this is why you might even understand that a lot of your friends on Facebook and social mediums like Instagram, and you have a lot of contacts in your WhatsApp list, but in reality, how many people do you have? Yeah, COVID times must have shown you who is going to stand besides you, who's your core strength, who are your real friends. And so the same thing applies at your jobs as well. Yeah, company is also like a family. Like educators might understand what institution means to them, what their workplaces means to them. 80% of our working hours are at our workplaces. And even if you agree or don't agree, your workplaces are going to be your second family. Yeah, so can we learn to go ahead with each other in a very easy way or flexible way? Yeah, so this statistics might help every age group, that what we are lacking in. Yeah, this is lacking. Please let me remind you once again. Next. Yeah, now what students do exactly when this slide pops, what came up to your mind? So this has probably happened to you before. Okay, some people might be preparing for it, yeah, when it is undergraduates, or maybe they tomorrow they will be in this. I'm giving you a visual perception, okay, how it is going to look for you. So students, that is, the person appears perfect. Yeah, what you will maybe in college you might go for a training and your teachers might help you, okay, how you're going to sit, how are you going to stand, what are you going to wear, okay, how you're going to introduce yourself, how you're going to come up with your answers, etc., etc. So definitely a person appears perfect, right? So let's go for the next slide. Like, who you hire him in your organization and he poisons it. Now wait for the slide. Next slide, please. Yeah, a lot of people might say, okay, oh my god, what is this? Yeah, so hiring well is hard, and you inevitably end up saying the thing is, he interviewed really well. Like, a lot of human resource managers see that what the candidate was in an interview and during his probation period, or when you're going to BBA students, please listen to this very, very carefully, that okay, what happens exactly when you're in the real world, the practical world. Okay, you might dress up, wake up, okay, be confident, take your degrees and go, and how you end up. Okay, I've seen a lot of people doing this quite when they are at job, because they are not skilled in their work. They don't know what the work is. Yeah, next. Click, please. Yeah. So what went wrong? Yeah, resumes, because maybe your faculty members are preparing you for that. Yeah, and what I have seen a lot of students, I won't say everyone does that, that would be a wrong statement. So I will say that a lot of students, okay, so over 50% of candidates lie on resumes. Yeah, so 50%, they'll Google it, they will download a CV or any other candidates biodata or CV, curriculum vitae or resume, and they will copy paste it, right? A lot of students might be even smiling and laughing at this slide, but that is true. Next, click please. Just click once. Yeah, interviews. So I'll tell even a fact about interviews. 81% of people lied about themselves during job interviews. So BBA students, if you're thinking that even if you're not going for a job, but definitely if you want to become a boss tomorrow, if you want to be a leader, you're in business, you would like to take interviews, right? You would like to take interviews. So when a candidate comes, yeah, he is going to create a facade area. Facade is something which is hidden area. Okay, so that facade area is something where people lie about themselves just because they are boasting themselves, they're promoting themselves, because some people might have told them that fake it till you make it, and that's a very very understated word. It is wrong. We can't teach our students, or we can't prepare our students to be fake to their own personalities. What if you get trained? Okay, listen to me. What if you get trained, you get skill in your every aspect of your personality dimension, right from your hard skills to soft skills, so that whenever you're going to face an interview or prepare your resume, you will be definitely in your own control. You won't lose your control while you're on job, while you are preparing for that, and you won't think that, okay, I'm lying something which I'm not, because a lot of people lie during their interviews. Do you agree with me? You can just nod your heads, because I can see right now everyone, but definitely I could relate with the vibe you're sending out, that yeah, we do that. Okay, even in vivas you give excuses to your faculty members. You are habitually avoided the most important things on your to-do lists. Okay, but time is guys, I'm showing you the reality that okay, tomorrow you're going to prepare yourselves, so don't lie. Be that. Okay, the best solution for this is be that. Click please. Yeah. So self-assessment. So research has consistently demonstrated that candidates are able to fake their personality measures. It is like what you're not, you're showing that. Okay, but it is really okay when you are just on a social medium, like being on Facebook and being on in reality. Yeah, being on Instagram, being on Twitter, and being in reality. You know that you are not the same person when you are in front of this world. Yeah, so yes, I am talking about skills, and if you are developing yourself, if you are learning new skills, or maybe you are skilled in a particular area, but you are polish your skills. Yeah, at that time you don't have to fake it. Okay, but when you fake it after the interview, even if you're selected, you're not able to handle that job, because you have shown human resource managers which you are not, and later on you will get frustrated with what you opted that job for and what you're doing. It's not just salary that comes. Yeah, many people just work for money, but when you start working, you'll come to know it's not just about money. It is about leading your life, achieving your career goals, career succession path, how you're going to proceed in your career years. Yeah, after BBA, what? You get job, then what? Okay, the what and ifs won't end. So prepare yourself. Yeah. Next. Click, please, click. Yeah. So the cognitive ability tests have a high adverse impact for the minorities. Yeah. So this is about the personality dimensions. Let's go further. Click, please. Yeah. So the key skill set proficiency to the truest predictors of success are, next, please. Yeah. So here's a slide of the proficiencies, which I find the post-pandemic world would like you students to have. Okay. So that the first here comes is professionalism. Second comes is communication and emotional intelligence. A lot of people might have heard about this, but have completely ignored this. Yeah. Like depression, handling pressures, handling failures. What if you have failed 10 times or hundreds of times? Then I would like to ask a question. Have you tried 101 times? Yeah, that is how you go on in real life, may it be a workplace or may it be a personal life. Okay, so I'll come that when we are going to discuss in detail. Problem solving and adaptability, personal value commitment, digital skills. Yes, those are in, it has, we can't vanish it off. We have to take that and go further without letting that disturb our personal lives. And definitely leadership. All management students are hearing me and they know what leadership is, but my question to you is, are you practicing your leadership skills? Are you working on that? Are you taking people along with you? Do you know what shared goals are? So let's see one by one. Next slide. Yes, what I want educators to even see that how you can inculcate these skills into them. Professionalism, it's not just about dressing, it's about the real attitude, the beliefs. Okay, so it is definitely the price of entry and consists of a wide variety of behaviors and skills, because people think that, okay, wearing a blazer and polishing your boots, okay, that comes in your etiquettes, I mean your dressing etiquettes and all, but that doesn't make you a different person, right? But how you behave, how skilled you are to carry yourself, that really matters. So some apply jobs across the board, that is dependability, following instructions, and work ethics. So why not, while you are graduating, you can have a professional attitude. Definitely, I agree that college life is something where we want to enjoy with our friends. Okay, least interested in, okay, just attending the lectures and just relax and, okay, kal kisne dekha hai kind of attitude, and jo hai aaj hi mein hai. See, that's good. Okay, I'm not against that of not enjoying your college life or having a happy-go-lucky or cool kind of attitude when you are a college student. But what really is a major concern is, while you are being a cool guy, you forget that, okay, how can you be even good or bad, good I mean, um, how can you inculcate good qualities while you're when it comes to personality dimensions? Because today or tomorrow you have to face this professionalism, because you are doing something called as business. Okay, and business is all about people. So if you don't create your own value, people are not going to value you. If you're not behaving in a respectful way, how people are going to respect you? So tomorrow, if you carry that kind of attitude, and then you might feel disappointed, upset, and angry that, okay, people don't value me and people disrespect me, and my boss spoke to me like that. That is because you have not earned that respect, and that requires a lot of practice to imbibe that attitude, to have strong beliefs. So professionalism is something related to your early age. That is, I feel professionalism is the moment you understand that you're doing something called as BBA or even BCA. Tomorrow you should know that you're working at which level and what kind of job you're going to choose for. Okay, so please guys, please make a point that whatever your teachers or faculty members are putting efforts, listen to them, because they don't have any benefit in telling you that why it should be done. Okay, they are doing it because they know what job requires. Okay, so it's a matter of just growing up. So grow up. Next. Yes, this is a very important skill, and those who are not aware of this, I just would like to see, this is a very, very vast area. Unfortunately, I'm like binded with the time constraint, so I may not be able to discuss every skill in detail, but I'm just giving you a glimpse so that at least you would come to know, okay, for this and this I should prepare myself. So definitely you all know communication, but how many of you communicate effectively? And let me tell you, it is not about language. May it be Marathi, may it be Hindi, may it be English. You have to speak in a way to express, not to impress. Okay, speaking English is not a big deal. Okay, but still I see a lot of students don't practice speaking English. Why? I mean, it's a global language. You just consider it as a language. It has nothing to do with, okay, India or a foreign language. Yeah, to run your business tomorrow, you have to send a lot of emails. You're writing, you're speaking. Okay, how many of you have practiced writing just an email? I mean, writing in an exam for 10 or 15 marks or 20, 25 marks, I don't know how much that question carries marks, but have you ever thought that tomorrow you're going to write 10 to 15 emails, you have to drop it to your customers if you're in marketing, or even if you're in production, your in-house emails, okay, that really matters. And will you like when you are writing something or you're speaking something, people are not listening to you and they read and just ignore your mails because they can't understand what you're telling them? Okay, so why you're creating a problem when you know that, okay, you just lack in that? If you lack in that, you have to accept that, yeah, my English is poor, okay, or I'm not able to speak in English in a fluent way, but that can be studied, or studied in the sense I'm talking about the vocabulary, and that can be practiced. Until and unless you don't speak only because of fear that people are going to laugh at you, you are going to fool yourself your whole life, because that is a must. We can't like uh, let go of this language now, okay? And even I speak in my mother tongue, okay, may it be Kannada, Marathi, it's not about that, but yeah, what language you choose, how effectively you communicate, again, you speak and your body says something else. So please, again, this is something I want to remind you people. Maybe communication skills is a subject, you're giving papers, you are even having good marks in communication, but do you really practice communication? Give your answer to yourself, not to me. Okay, and the other aspect is emotional intelligence. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. Why hand in hand? Because to understand people at job, to work with them, to achieve something in life, even if you might have gone with a lot of examples, like why sometimes it is about parents and kids can't go along with each other. Okay, for PTM, that is parents teachers meeting in schools or in colleges, I don't know about your institution, but a lot of parents come and complain, a lot of students have issues. Okay, it's not the generation gap. I think somewhere we are lacking in the skill called as emotional intelligence. As human beings, we should be able to understand each other's emotions very well, and it is gifted. Let me tell you, we have a neurology, is brain, and everything is wired, and so are emotions. Okay, so whatever you can choose, you can become more wiser when you are emotionally intelligent. I mean, a good leader can understand a lot of unheard words of their employees, colleagues, and he can understand that, okay, sometimes people are not productive because they it's not the matter that they are not working. Yeah, sometimes it is a person is productive at job, but he or she might have gone through a lot in his or her personal life, and that's why he's not able to work well. Yeah, this is a factor when you will become a manager tomorrow. Okay, and even it matters in your personal lives. Yeah, and because I have mentioned here the areas, that is empathy is something which you put yourself as in another shoes. So whenever you are arguing with your parents, that is your dad, your mother, or even your sibling, think for a while that what make this argument started. Even if in colleges you are not agreeing with your professor, think for a while that what is his or her benefit of telling you to complete that assignment, or working hard on yourself. Yeah, again, when you're going to go for a job tomorrow, you need to understand that why your boss or your seniors or superiors are telling you to do that. You have to be empathetic towards understanding of each other's words, emotions, your uh, body language, etc. Yeah, secondly, it's about motivation. Emotional intelligence has another aspect of motivation, again, self-awareness. Yeah, it is about discovering yourself. Have you thought for a while what you want exactly in life? Even people in the mid-age, I have seen a lot of people in the mid-age coming and stopping at their career point and thinking, okay, मैं ये सब क्यों कर रहा हूँ, मैं कैसा था, मैं कैसा बन चुका हूँ, okay, and what am I going to do further? Because sometimes you're not passionate about a few things, you're doing just because you want to go in a flock of sheep. ये trend चल रहा है इसीलिए इसमें जाओ. Recession आया, see, there is recession is a word that is in practicality, but if you are a passionate person, you really work hard, you know you're skilled in your expertise areas, then how can you not be aware of what you want to achieve in life? And that is what emotional intelligence skills focuses on, even self-awareness journeys. Yeah. Self-regulation, that is your self-control, how you're handling pressures, how you're handling your downtimes. Do you react or do you respond? Now, reaction is something I fought with my mother last night. That is the reaction. Tell me how you responded. Response is something when you just not react to the situation. You think for a while that what is the solution for this, and you very responsibly behave in a particular situation when you're not even agreeing with other person's point. And definitely social skills that I can't elaborate it. Everyone knows that, okay, a person who is not socially skilled always might feel lonely and deeper. I mean, at the deepest levels, he might feel like, okay, nobody's supporting me. Then I might urge you people that you support yourself. You grow in your social skills. You can build a network. We all are human beings and we are social animals. And that was the toughest fight we have had in COVID times. Yeah. Next. So problem solving and adaptability. So every job essentially requires the ability to assess and analyze issues as well as adaptability to the changing situations or conditions. So analyzing and summarizing information, yeah, this can be related to your analytical skills. It can be related to your practices. Okay, I'm not talking here math. Okay, even if I have put a image of maths, it's not maths. It's even talking about your career aspect. Okay, whatever it is, you have to analyze it first. Whatever you are learning, whatever you are seeking further, you should be able to even gather the right information, like what companies I should go for, which companies, sorry, I should go for, and have you researched that which companies I will go and I will apply for. Yeah, then you have to filter it and make some decisions. Yeah, and it's a changing world, bit by bit, second by second, it's changing. Okay, I'm even a computer graduate. I had done BCS, so I know that technology is something, it quickly changes with the blink of your eyes. So you can't just sit and say that, okay, hey, this I have not been taught in my college or institution. See, college and institution is something which is a defined system, but skills are something which are innumerable. You, whatever is in the world, in the market, in the running factor, just go and just learn it. Just go and uh, be open to the new ideas. Yeah, you can't be rigid in the thoughts saying that, okay, I'm not going to change in this way. I have thought of this man, this salary. I mean, graduates say that, okay, I want 50,000 when I'll pass out. Have you ever wondered that why should companies give you starting 35, 40, 50,000? I mean, when you're saying or firmly when you're saying that, okay, you want that much salary, the very first question an HR will think that, are you ready for it? Do you think that much returns you're going to pay the company? So you should adapt the change that what that company requires. Are you able to meet up the standards of that job profile or work profile? So if you can determine problem solving and adaptability for candidate based upon challenges of a specific job, you will get insight into that candidate's likely success in your organization. Your organization is whichever you're going to choose further. Okay, so if so you can't say that, okay, जब मैं job करूंगा या करूंगी तब देखा जाएगा. तब नहीं आता है time. When you are maybe doing first year, second year, third year, your final year, at that time only, till that time you have to prepare yourselves. Otherwise, it is going to be really tough when you are going to be. I'm not saying that you can't learn on your job. You can learn, but why not when you are still pursuing your degree? You really be prepared for it. Next. Yes, it's personal value commitment. Okay, a lot of students have say that, ma'am, I am not able to balance it. Okay, I can't be in time, and people blame me because I'm not able to respect them, etc., etc. See, these are certain things which I have been discussing with my clients who are students or maybe age group which are of mid age. But that doesn't make us wrong. That says that, okay, we have that kind of weaknesses. That is, sometimes it is our personal value and commitment that is lacking. And post COVID, I guess it is personal value and commitment. The best example here I can give is for doctors out there. okay, or maybe army, navy officials who are protecting us day and night. Don't you think so? They are also human beings, and why should they protect us? And what is their, have you ever thought what kind of commitment they have with themselves on duties? Because whenever I've seen or I've met a lot of soldiers' mothers, okay, the one thing that consistently a mother says that I have sent my child for my, to sacrifice his or her life for the sake of nation. Don't you think that is a real dignified commitment? What kind of thinking and what kind of belief and what kind of valuable personal commitments are? Okay, so if even if nobody, I've always told this to my students, and I'm telling you to you all listening to me, that even if nobody is watching you, you should make your life worthwhile. It is not just your professor is watching you or your college is watching you, or how popular you are on your social mediums, how many people are following you. No, that is not said. It is said that how committed you are personally to have that integrity in your character. Do you respect yourselves and you then give respect to others? I think this has been told to you since you were in a kindergarten. I mean, when your teacher had taught you in primary schools, that time also you might have learned this through your stories, etc. But the point is how skilled you are maintaining your personal value commitment. It's a skill that's been noticed. Yeah, human resource managers will see that how committed you are to your work. So it's important to know what your degree or your applicant might, I mean, possess. That is it. It's just examples here that I have given, that is integrity, respect for others, adherence to standards and policies. Yeah, every organization have a policy. Again, during COVID times also, we had been given with certain rules and regulations that we need to follow, like wearing a mask, okay, sanitization, etc., etc. And so is a workplace. A workplace has definite standards and policies which each and everyone is expected to follow. So if you're committed personally, definitely you're skilled in that. So definitely you will be sticking with the risks. Still you will succeed further in your job profile. So there are positions that provide employees with access to sensitive personal information, yeah, like passwords. I've seen a lot of youngsters even misusing each other's passwords, okay, and going downstream and doing something which doesn't suit us as a valuable person. Because tomorrow, let me tell you, you're going to go for a job, you're going to build your own businesses, you are going to earn money, and at that time you'll realize that if someone cheats on you, and because that is the hardest and biggest lesson you will learn throughout your practical lessons. So if you are not committed to your personal values, okay, so definitely you are going to get such kind of experiences where you won't find people are personally committed. But are you, the question is, are you personally committed to your own values? Because if you're not habitual in doing that, then it's really going to be tough on your job. Okay, next. So here are digital skills. I know a lot of youngsters and even now faculty members have learned it. Yeah, pre-COVID times, it was not, education was not talking to a screen or 50, 60 students at a time, and it was really tedious for teachers or faculty members to gravitate that attention. But as I said, this is the booming skill, that is digital skills. That doesn't mean that technology is going to be an entrant of your life. Okay, your personal life is personal life. Don't bring your office at home. Don't bring your working hours at home. But yet, I urge you all to be digitally skilled. Yeah, pandemic has accelerated the desperate need for specialists, digital skill sets, and whether it is students or whether it is professors or whether it is whoever, I mean, entrepreneurs, you need to learn it to help business become more aligned with today's demanding technological advancements and platforms. So here are a few things which I would like to put into your account, that digital skills mainly in digital marketing skills. I guess everyone knows about it. There are a lot of apps software is coming around, but still I feel that there is lack of expertise in that, how to use it, how to function it. Yeah, again, artificial intelligence, yeah, we all know that like students even are using Apple phones, and there are a lot of bots that those are being introduced. Again, you listen to music with saying Alexa. Okay, so it's really demanding, and even if you're from BBA or even a BA student, and whoever it is, I'm not saying this only for specific degree students. Digital skills are something which even a housewife can learn. And it's a, I don't know, it's really a wrong interpretation that people feel like programming, data analytics or business analytics is only meant for software people. Wrong. See, I have done MBA, and I've taken certifications in business analytics, and that has nothing to do with software and IT. It is when you are running a business, and right now the world is changing, and there are a lot of demanding things in business where everything is analyzed. Cloud computing, it's not in the slide definitely, but yeah, that is a skill you can learn. Yeah, because now if BBA students, if you think that okay, you just have a competition with your age group, forget it. I've seen a lot of 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade students developing a lot of softwares. I mean, they're programming. Okay, Microsoft is hiring school students, giving scholarships for what they're developing. So don't be in a fear. I'm not here to arouse a fear. I'm here to show rather a mirror that digital skills are going hand in hand post COVID. It is demanding right now, and if you learn it maybe in your summer vacations, or if you do a certification course of ISB and all, it's fine. I mean, that will really add up to value in your resume. Yeah, next. Yeah, this is the last one and very crucial one, that is leadership. I know students are aware of it, even faculty members, but I've seen a lot of people think they are leaders. Okay, see, first of all, leader is not the person who's going to say that, okay, I am a leader. Leader is somebody to whom people are going to follow. Okay, and be a man or a woman or a person with leadership. Okay, may it be faculty members are listening to me, may it be the students right now are listening to me. It is, I mean, I'm requesting everyone to develop in terms of your leadership abilities. This is a skill you can learn any time of your life. Yeah, may it be your home, may it be your workplaces. This is a skill that is going to really take you a long way. That is your morale booster, and one leader can give hopes to millions of people. And I don't know whether maybe a leader is listening to me right now. Okay, so what kind of qualities, what kind of traits, what kind of things you are going to start with yourself? It is about you. Okay, so skills needed included are setting direction. Yeah, you can't say that okay, I see 4 ways going there. Then I would say that pick your best way. Okay, I know everyone's direction is different. Some people go fast, some people go slow. Okay, what your pace is, you decide right now. That is going a hare's speed or going a turtle's pace. Yeah, but definitely you should know where you're going. So that's how it is setting direction. Managing change, yes, we have to manage change. We don't have a choice. Life did not give us a choice when it was pandemic. It was being just thrown to us. Okay, so now you can sit back and relax and think, okay, last year how it was. Okay, I call it as self-reflection. Everyone who's listening to me, have a self-reflection after my presentation and see exactly where you have come up with. Are you a person who's going in a worst way, or are you becoming a person in a better way? Just think for a while. Okay, so that is how we are managing changes, what with the surroundings, with the hurdles, with the obstacles. Okay, with the changing environment. It is never tough. It's never been said that life is going to be easy. Okay, even if life is tough, how you're handling that thing, and that is what a true leader does. If you have that in you, it's good. If you don't have that in you, go and learn it. Okay, so motivating others. Yeah, this is very rare. I have seen people motivate in a good way. Okay, otherwise, even motivation theoretically, right? Even criticism is the motivation. Okay, I've seen a lot of people have criticized. Okay, but that is not the way right now post pandemic world is expecting from us. Okay, we are going to motivate each other, we are going to build each other. People are broken into pieces, we are going to again mend them into a new personality of themselves, which definitely has to be a better one. So being given a choice, which we should pick the best ones, and that is what leadership is all about. Next. So here the next slide says skills are important. So then you might ask a question: what about resumes, interviews, personality assessments? While you're graduating, while you're post graduating, you have always been told prepare for your interviews. This company is coming for campus interview, and maybe if it is not coming for campus, it might be in your bucket list for which you're going to go and apply for. But can you please click once? Yes, I've definitely scratched right now this, because whoever wants to take away something from me before going for resumes, interviews, or your personality assessments, definitely you have to think about the upper line, and that is that skills are important. How skilled you are. If you are skilled, you can write a good resume of yourself. If you are developed and you're ready for your work or job or challenges or opportunities, then you can be good in your interviews. Okay, and definitely that is going to be your best personality. Yeah, so I'm not saying that you should not work for your resumes or interviews, but just I'm saying that don't be fake, be real. And that's about being you. Yeah, so be skilled when you stand up confidently, give answers when you stand up, and submit your projects when you stand up, and maybe you're ready for the outside world. Yeah, or maybe even if it is life is unpredictable, and life is throwing stones, whether you're going to take those stones and cry, or whether you're going to take those stones and build bridges. Yeah, question, I mean, I had put a question and you can answer it in your own mind. वो पत्थर लेके बैठ के रोना है कि मुझे आता नहीं है, मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है, या वो पत्थर लेके आगे जाना है कि मैं इससे अपना रास्ता कैसे बांध लूं, या ब्रिज कैसे बांध लूं. Okay, are you getting my point? I don't know how many of you are relating to it, but this is important. Next. So here's the concluding slide, which I have summed up my presentation and what I would like you people to understand today, that outline were the most essential skills you need to become successful in life as well as career in the post-pandemic times. Several people lost their jobs due to the pandemic, while others retained their positions at work. However, the future of emerging jobs and the jobs of tomorrow affects everyone. It impacts both job seekers and those who have their jobs, but improving your skill sets will help you to find the best jobs in your industry and develop yourself. That's really important. I'm not talking just job aspect. I'm here to develop yourself for today and your future. Okay, whether you're still considering your degree options or your past year's class of 2020, maybe last year students, many might be still just taking admissions. I don't know your classes, frankly. So it's likely you'll be wondering how to set up yourself for success in the new normal. Okay, so this presentation, I believe that might have helped you to just set up yourself for 2021. Even if you have not thought in 2020 of building yourself and setting up yourself for the new normal. Yeah, this is the new normal. We are human beings and we are here to grow, to evolve, to transform into our best versions. So recent studies show that 2/3 of all the jobs by 2030 will be made up of soft skill intensive occupations. Students, please listen to this very, very carefully. So developing and enhancing your skill is a must that takes you to the next level. Okay, with this, I would like to conclude my session. I have given insights in a very simpler way. And next slide, please. Yeah, this is, I would like to offer my gratitude. Thank you so much for patiently listening to me. I know that we started late, okay, but I it's okay to be late, but it's never okay to not do something which God has offered to you. Okay, so if I have helped you in any way, if my words, my content, my way of expressing feelings, my way of telling you, students and even faculty members and the entire team has helped you in a bit, I'm saying, I won't say a major impact, definitely, but a bit way, then I would really be thankful. And that makes my 2020 a kickstart. Thank you. Now over to you, coordinator, madam. Any questions?
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for such a grateful knowledge. Thank you very much. Now,
Thank you.
I would like to request Amol Suryavanshi sir to deliver vote of thanks.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Amol sir. I request to Amol Suryavanshi sir to deliver the vote of thanks.
Okay. Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon, all of you. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to propose vote of thanks on the occasion of this national webinar on skills you need to succeed in the post-pandemic world. At the outset, I am very much thankful Mrs. Namrata Patil Madam for her wonderful guidance. I am sure that her expertise may have opened the new minds of the listeners and our students. Once again, I am very much thankful to Mrs. Namrata Patil Madam for accepting our invitation and sharing the thoughts. I am also thankful to respected principal of our college, Dr. R.S. More sir. Sir always inspires us to conduct such activities for the betterment of student and the faculties. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. I wish to express my gratitude towards the DM Sanadi sir, coordinator of IQSC, for his valuable guidance. I like to extend my vote of thanks to Ms. Sanyogita Madam, coordinator of the BBA department, for her support and guidance. I extend my vote of thanks towards the faculties of electronics, physics, and BCS for their critical. At the end, I thanks to all the students of BBA and other participants, because without you, the webinar cannot be successful. And with the permission of the chair, I declare that the webinar is over. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you.
I request all the participants of this program to fill the feedback form.